A Ventrac with a power bucket can and absolutely will dig holes. Here's the proof. I'm Aaron Graber with Ventrac, and this is...
My name's Gabe
with Ventrac, and today we're going to do something a little silly. We've gotten the question before, can the power bucket do any real work? Can it actually dig? And actually we were kind of inspired by a video from Steiger256 right here on YouTube. He did a similar video, but we're going to take it to the next level and answer the question that we've always had but never been willing to actually answer ourselves. So thank you for helping with this, Gabe. But we're going to ask and answer the question, how far can we dig, or how much can we dig with just a tractor and a power bucket if we work all day long? So it's 8 o'clock. It's a beautiful day here in Ohio. Gabe's been helping us with a lot of very important projects this year. So this is his last one. This is kind of a send-off. We've had a really good time this summer. Got a lot of help from Gabe as well. And this one's gonna be a little bit more of just a fun project to see what we can do. So the area is maybe 20 by 20. Your only goal and your only job today is dig as far and as fast and as deep as you can. How do you feel about that?
I'm looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. Okay, so it's a very simple task. We're gonna check in a couple times. We're gonna get him lunch and make sure he's well fed, hydrated. It's not gonna be too terribly hot today. It's nice weather, beautiful setting back here. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that's it. We're gonna start digging. Quick update, we are at almost 10 o'clock, so you've been digging for a little less than 2 hours. We've got a good hole started, and we want to go over the tractor just to talk about what he's using today and why it's set up the way that it is. So Gabe's ride today is a 4520P with a few distinct accessories. We have the power bucket, and that is just standard power bucket, nothing different on that. But then we've also got on the tractor a mid-mount weight kit and a rear 3-in-1 on the 3-point with additional 6 weights on that piece. And the reason that we're doing that for the digging video and for the digging operation in general is because all of that extra weight helps get more traction on the wheels. So more traction on the wheels equals more pushing power, equals more ability to peel into that dirt and pick things up. So that's a pretty simple overview of the setup on the tractor itself. Some of the controls, and the most important thing would be weight transfer. We have weight transfer all the way on the bucket, and what that means is that you're able to lift out of the ground with a little more force than you might otherwise be able to. And the best way to show that is to show you what happens when I put this bucket into float. So I have weight transfer all the way on. If I put the bucket into float, you'll see it just slowly creeps down. And then I'm going to take weight transfer off. I'll do it again. I'll put the bucket in float and it drops much quicker. So that helps show you what that spring is doing on the inside to pull that bucket backwards. With a full bucket full of dirt, that just helps you carry more and lift more dirt out of the ground as you use it. Other than that, this is a very basic setup. He does have a foot pedal in case his hand gets tired for digging a little bit, but making good progress. All right, here we are. It's 3 o'clock. Gabe's been digging for almost 5 hours. He's been going at this for long enough. We're gonna call it. At its deepest, I think he's probably made it about 8 feet deep. He's down to the clay. A Ventrac with a power bucket can and absolutely will dig holes. Here's the proof. Clearly, if you wanted a hole this size and depth, the fastest way to do it would be with a track hoe. And a much easier way than this to do it would still be with like a mini excavator. But the point is, this showcases that this machine can do certain things. So when you're digging, which realistically you're not digging 8-foot deep holes for no reason, when you're digging a foot down or 2 feet down or prepping for a patio or things like that, this is pretty representative of the capability of the tractor. It'll easily do those things. So you can drop the bucket in, skim dirt off, get down below the topsoil, and just keep working. With a tractor like this, you actually have a much better capability of doing that than with a standard compact tractor. You just don't have the weight behind the compact tractor or the traction because of the way the frame works on this one and the fact that you have a lot more tractive force pushing you forward. You're actually able to skim dirt off and dig holes when you need to. So, while we wouldn't recommend buying this machine to dig giant foundations for skyscrapers, we would recommend buying this machine for digging small holes where needed. And Gabe can prove that. He has the most experience digging 8-foot deep holes on Ventracs of anyone in the world. Put that on your LinkedIn. Okay, that's it. That's all we've got. The Ventrac 4520 Power Bucket digs holes. Really hard clay soil, no problem. All right, put it back.
Okay.